aspect of it. So we are okay with that. We have grown tremendously over the years, and competition is something that drives you to do better. So it's a very good thing that we're not.
I guess I'll take the last question.
Okay.
I couldn't resist asking you this, but you have played at the highest level, Grand Slam, which you advanced second round Australian Open, partnered with Kim Clijsters, played against the famous games. So could you share some of those stories of your experience?
You can buy my book too. I mean, it's all about the book. Well, it was when I played with Kim Clijsters, she became #1 in the world eventually. When I played with her, she was a teenager. It was her first pro tournament, and it was in Belgium, in her own hometown. Years, despite her brilliance, is that she did have a mental block against her, because many times she ended up losing to Justine Henin. So that was my experience with Kim Clijsters. As far as Venus and Serena are concerned, we played them in the center court in Australian Open. There were like 5,000 people. And it's not the fact that we were playing with Venus and Serena that was daunting. It was the crowd that was more daunting, and the center court that was more daunting, because you didn't want to lose badly. That was the #1 thing. We didn't even think about creating an upset. And the reason was because while I was in the threshold, I was not playing them on an everyday basis. If I was playing them on an everyday basis, all those nervousness would have gone. But this was one of those times that you feel really nervous and you don't want to mess up, and you don't. So it's more the occasion that was more intimidating rather than just playing. And I remember my partner served a really slow serve to Serena, and the ball came at me like this. If it had hit me, I would have died. I basically had to do like this matrix and bend down, and the ball went whizzing past me. So, I mean, it was pretty interesting to watch the kind of power that they hit with. And when you shake hands, you're basically shaking hands like this, And I was one of the tallest girls in India. So it was a very interesting experience.
Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing in detail about your tennis career as well as the coaching and the future plans. Thank you very much. I would request Mr. Prashant Godgule to present a token of appreciation to Mrs. Nirupama. Outside this hall there is a display, and the book is displayed over there, and we have a right person with us who has written this book, and she will personally autograph it for all of you. So I request you to visit that stall, purchase the book and take her autograph. Thank you very much, madam, for being here at Nagpur and sparing some time to interact with TiE Nagpur members. Before we move ahead, we have another one of the person from TiE fraternity. He's from TiE Oregon. He's here in Nagpur, and he has joined TiE 6 years back. So I would request him to share his journey with TiE in next 5-10 minutes. He has taken some social initiative also, and whatever he has learned through TiE, probably he is utilizing here by this social initiative. So I would request Mr. Santosh Bhatt to please come over and share his experience about TiE in US, TiE in Portland, certain initiatives which they have taken up. Please sir, welcome.
Hi, my name is Santosh, and first of all, I am honored to be here, and I am very impressed by the fact that I came just on 14th, and 15th I read a newspaper here. TiE is going to organize something today. I sent a mail to Nitin. He was so prompt. The night only he replied, "You are posted to join," and I am here. So by the speed we went along, very impressive. I am a TiE member at Portland, Oregon from last 6 years, and TiE is a very good framework for bringing young entrepreneurs to just bounce around their ideas and come up with some product which will be viable for the community or for the humankind also. So that kind of experience I am getting with the TiE, and Nirupama can also justify or validate that. It has a lot to offer, particularly in India, where India had an advantage. I don't know if many people know. India has a young population. If you compare India with China, India has a young population, and that is a great asset. If we can, galvanize this young population to come and join TiE and bounce around their idea, one day you will see India has a lot of product which is made in India. Okay, and this is one of the platforms. It's a lot job. And Nagpur particularly, I see Nagpur is my hometown. I am from here. I work there in Intel, one of the technology company, which is also in a great institution. Intel has also offered a lot to the engineering community. They have a program called STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics, where they are really grooming young students and young people, particularly women, there to go into the science field. So that kind of experience I have with the TiE, and I think it has a lot to offer. And Nagpur is a very good chapter. Dr. Prahlad came here and inaugurated. He himself was a very great, entrepreneur. Unfortunately, he passed away very prematurely. I think that's all.
You started pretty good incubators over there. So
yeah.
You can share something about the incubator.
Sure. Incubator is a new concept, even in US, particularly with the TiE. What is incubator is basically bringing people together and coining on the ideas, the new ideas. It's just the idea. It may or may not materialize, but at least if 2-3 people coming and just share a cue and talk about themselves, okay, I have this idea, how I can work it out, and they get the idea, bounce around, and come up with a product, a viable product, and then you have a mentor there who can really guide, because a lot of these people who have ideas may not be thinking from at an entrepreneur level. So there are mentors who help them, guide them, that this is the way you can market a product or think about where sustainability is another factor in all these. You can develop a product. So incubator is really helping. We have in Oregon at least 3 or 4 incubators right now, which is really proving very beneficial for the people to just bring their ideas, sit together. It's a very small and very informal session there. I mean, you can have just a couple of beers and start thinking about the product there even. So I think Sachin, you have also started some incubator the concept. I think it's a very good concept. It is really going to, you will see the benefit very soon of this. Because the basic fact that some people are sitting together, discussing it at a very informal level and coming up with something is really the main benefit.
Thanks, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. There was one social initiative which probably your son has taken up. His son has worked in US and collected some money which he is donating to one of the eye hospitals here, Suraj Eye Hospital.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a very good initiative taken up by his son who is in high school.
So me and my son have started a non-profit organization there called Hope Without Borders. The name why we give Hope Without Borders, that your hope should not be limited of where you stay. It should be borderless. And what we have done, so far, he's right now in the high schooler. He's going to be senior. He's a state chess champion there in Oregon. So what he has done, he basically taught to the community, couple of kids there, middle schooler and high schooler, he taught them the chess, and whatever money he raised out of that, he decided to donate that money to one of the great hospitals here, Suraj Eye Institute. Dr. Vinay Nandia is the person who basically run that hospital, and we are giving them on 25th, we have a function there. He is going to donate that money, whatever he has raised there. In Portland, we had, collected through other means also. We are going to donate on that day, and seems like whatever money we have raised can give 15 surgery to poor kids or the needy person who needs the surgery of the eye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. This is all about TiE fraternity globally. So what TiE is doing globally, this is the evidence of what he has shared with us. Thank you very much, sir. Before we end today's session, I would like to inform you about one of the exciting sessions which is coming up tomorrow. We do have a series called TiE Nagpur Knowledge Series. Under this series, we are conducting a program called Double Your Profits in 6 months and Put Your Business on Autopilot. This has been taken up by Mr. Rahul Jain, who is the founder of Business Coaching India. He has done lot many workshops. The objective of TiE Nagpur Knowledge Series is basically educating entrepreneurs on all possible domains of entrepreneurship. We are conducting programs with experts from specific fields like marketing, HR, finance, technology, with very innovative approach. It's a simulated learning for maximum takeaways. The program draws a roadmap to implement practical solutions of critical issues. Now, again, something about Rahul Jain, who is a professional with 19 years hands-on experience. He has conducted many programs for Tata, right from Tata Motors to all big corporates in India. The registrations are limited, so we request you to, we have the forms available with us, so you can collect the forms also. The program will start tomorrow at 10 a.m. So, request to register today. Thank you very much. This is about the program. Right, as rightly he said about the incubation facility, we have also come up with one of the incubation facilities here in Nagpur. It is centrally located where we want to nurture the talent from Nagpur. Particularly, we want to build up few startups, and there are a lot of idea presentation which is happening over there. In case if you come across any such kind of idea, do send us those ideas and the person to us at Incubation Center. We'll take that idea and try and formulate a venture out of it. Thank you very much. We have dinner ready, so we request all of you to join us for the dinner. Let us make it a big networking dinner. Thank you very much.